Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Noble and today I'm going to talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum. So starting with Bitcoin, you're seeing a daily chart of Bitcoin here. As you can see, Bitcoin had a big fall right here, and then it consolidated right here, then another decline, and now we're seeing consolidation. So this consolidation is happening within a 6,000 point range. So it's around 18,950 to around 25,200. At the moment, Bitcoin is right at the bottom of this trading range. So the question is whether it's going to break to the downside or whether it can move up and go above this level. Now, if we bring in other indicators like MACD and RSI, what we see is that MACD right here as the price has been falling, it also has been coming down, but it remains well above the previous low right here, even though the price is pretty much around the same level. So that's a positive sign. And it looks like it's about to make a cross. And if it does so and particularly move back above the zero line, it's just below the zero line. So if it's able to get above the zero line, that would be quite positive. Because last time when we saw a cross right here and then went above the zero line, the MACD, the price has also gone up quite substantially. So MACD crossing here and going above the zero line would certainly be positive. RSI is still in oversold area. It's beginning to move higher. A move above this previous high would be positive. And stochastic indicator is in oversold territory. So looking at these indicators, it suggests that there is a possibility that this support might hold for the time being, and it could move gradually towards the upper end of the channel. Now let's have a look at a smaller time frame just to see what kind of structure is being formed within this. So we're going to go into a 4-hour chart. So this is a 4-hour chart. So this level right here is the 25,000, the top of the range, which is basically this line right there. And then you can see that it has fallen. It then spent quite a bit of time within this range. This is about 1,000 point range, and then it fell right here. So this consolidation in this picture is this period right here, and then this decline, this red candle, is effectively the decline right here. And then it fell all the way up to here, and now it's gradually moving higher. So the structure that I'm seeing right now is that it spent quite a bit of time in this zone. This is the 1,000 point zone, roughly 20,800 to 21,800. And now that it has fallen below this level, there is a propensity for it to get back inside this range again. So before that, it needs to get through this level. So 20,800 is going to be the first area of resistance. And once it's able to get inside there, it's entirely possible that it could consolidate like this in this range, similar to what we saw right here. And if it does that, that would be quite healthy actually. In fact, it could then be forming a pattern. It could be forming a inverse head and shoulder, something like this. And then if it consolidated here, it could form something like that. That kind of structure is going to be quite positive. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these. So that kind of structure is going to be quite positive because then it has the right structure for it to move higher. Now, once it consolidates here and is able to get through this level, which is 21,800, then we can expect a move up to this level. It needs to, when it moves up, it needs to move up in chunks. because that's a big range from around 19,000 to 25. That's a 6,000 point range. So we have levels here which shows that what are the different levels that it needs to cross before it goes to the top of this channel, because there are lots of hurdles along the way. So first it needs to get back up to the top of the channel. Then once it's able to get through there, then move up to the next channel. So these are the levels that I've drawn out. So I'm looking for a structure. So we see the left part of it, we see a inverse bottom right here. If it's able to get through here and spend some time in this range, then we would have like a right bottom. So that would look like an inverse head and shoulder pattern. And then this would be the neckline. If it's able to get through this level, then we could expect to move up towards here and then finally to the top of the channel. So that's how I see the pattern developing. So obviously the first level is to get through this level, 20,800. If it does so, then that would confirm that it does want to go higher rather than lower. So that's Bitcoin. Now let's quickly have a look at Ethereum and just to see what's going on. So this is ETH. If I just zoom out a little bit, you can see the structure. So what we see is the levels that it has formed so far. So it had a big rally right here. It has gone up to this level, so which is just over 2,000, and then since then it's pulled back. So this area, it found support. This was the previous low right here, which is around 14,000-ish. And now it's moving up. So this area is going to be the first area of resistance, which is roughly 1,750, because you can see that it fell from this level. So if it's able to get through this level, then obviously the previous high, which is around just over 2,000, will come into play. Now, if we look at the momentum indicators just to see what's happening, see MACD, it looks like it's about to make a cross right here. And if it does so and gets back above the zero line, which is right here, that's going to be positive. We can see that RSI is also started to move higher, but if it's able to get above this high, so that would confirm a higher high on RSI. So that would be another positive sign, showing that the momentum indicators are now ticking up. Stochastic is in oversold territory. So looking at these indicators, it looks like that market ETH can move up because it is in oversold territory, and at the very least challenge this level 1750. Obviously if it goes through this level, then it opens up the possibility of a retest of this level. So that's all for today. I'm going to be updating what happens to Bitcoin and Ethereum in coming videos. Thank you very much.